Hello, welcome to Brandon's Book Review. Today we'll be discussing, on my panel, we'll be discussing The Day My Butt Went Psycho by Andy Griffiths, and not the one I initially thought it was.
Yeah, definitely. So Brandon, so far we've discussed, we've read through the first chapter. What are your first thoughts on this chapter so far?
At first, when I initially saw the cover for this book,
Right.
I was not expecting.
You were not
what I
expecting
got.
too much, right? You were not. So you would say you were assuming it would be something along the lines of like a fairy tale for like little kids, or an action tale about like a young man on his quest to conquer a butt or something like that.
Yes,
right?
I thought, the day's butt went psycho. I was a little concerned starting to read it.
Maybe he got the runs or something. You never know.
I don't know how do you make, but then I know I flipped through all the pages and said, well, you can't really write this many pages about just that.
Getting the runs or something.
And, I read through, based on, they had the rated G for gross. And
Right, rated G for gross. You gotta, not general audiences, G for gross.
And there was a warning at the beginning if you're a parent or a teacher or even if just over 18. I thought, this is just going to be a lighthearted tale of a young man
on his quest
to find his butt.
Right, yeah, it went psycho and it kind of ran away. So yeah.
And then I actually read.
Okay, but yeah,
I read the first chapter, and I'm going to say it was I can only hold it together as long as you can.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, give me your thoughts. Give me your take on the first chapter. What was going on, and what surprised you about the butts?
So the first chapter starts with Zach Freeman woke out of a deep sleep to see his butt perched on the light of his bedroom window.
His butt.
It was standing on two pudgy little legs silhouetted against the moon. Its little stick-like arms outstretched in front of it as it was about to dive. Zach sat up in bed. No, he yelled, "Come back!" But it was too late. His butt jumped out of the window and landed with a soft thud in the garden bed below. Zach stared at the window and sighed. "Oh no," he said. "Not again."
Not again.
Not again.
So this really gives you a deep perspective into the analysis and like the true lore. Like this is a really in-depth lore. It didn't happen once, but it has happened on multiple occasions.
This is on multiple.
It got up and ran away.
It got up and it danced away.
Huh.
And not just that.
What a deep story and a deep lore behind everything.
But you see, it's not just Zach, apparently, whose butt tends to escape him at times.
Right.
And they have something called a local butt catcher.
Oh, yes. This makes a lot of sense. So, it's not his own, it's not just himself that this slight, mild inconvenience happens.
Yeah, butts tend to get away from from everyone.
It happens to the worst of us. It happens to the best of us. It happens to everybody. Our butts just get up and physically run away.
To be seems to be more frequent and escapes.
Right, yeah. And just a quick note, I thought it was really kind of interesting because it's actually strange but true.
Based on a true story.
Right.
I was
really just astonished, and I was just really stunned when I read the gloriousness of that first book, the first chapter. It was unexpected, I will say that, but not not in a bad way. It was not unexpected in a bad way.
So here's where I noticed that the first chapter took a turn. It is when Zach's cat encounters his now escaped butt.
True, and it almost kills.
Yeah, it aimed itself directly at Mittens and fired a loud, deadly stream of gas. And when it hit Mittens, the cat fell to the ground, and Zach assumed it to be dead.
Wow.
However, he discovered that the cat was in fact not dead, but it was fine. He said it's good. in his exact words, Zach breathed a sigh of relief.
Right.
So my butt isn't the killer, he thought. Not yet.
Wow. Powerful stuff.
Anyway, it was...
Powerful.
That's where I noticed that things
Powerful.
seem to be taking a little turn. I was like, oh, that's a strange line.
It's a rather serious tone for what I expected to be like a 7-year-old's children's book or something like that.
And then so Zach follows his after this Zach follows his butt into a local stadium where he sees that there is a butt rally.
Right, going
where
on.
There's thousands of butts, and it
they're
goes into the
actually
description.
plotting to overthrow.
Yeah, it goes into a description of the butts, actually, starting with big butts, small butts, fat butts, scrawny butts, pimply butts, hairy butts, big wobbly butts.
I see.
Yeah, Andy Griffiths really did his research.
This is true. Like, so many different kinds, all just coming together to rally.
So you see, this is
rally for a common cause.
I know. I see if this is what we need. That we're not going to go there.
Right.
But yeah, it was. Well, and then but then this is where it really. All right. Now this is where it really took the turn was when the butt catcher finds himself.
Yes.
The local butt catcher chases a butt into the stadium, sees all of the butts, and is shocked.
Right.
It really took a turn here because what happened...
Would you say it was a grim turn?
It was a very grim turn.
Very grim.
And there's a very large insight to a lot of it, so they seize the butt catcher.
Right, they seized him.
And then they pull off the butt catcher's head.
They rip it off.
They just rip it off, and then they remove his butt from himself, and then put it in place of the head.
Right. And then they rearrange his head and put it.
Yeah, they just swap him up, and then
and this didn't actually kill him because it is a children's book, but it's still very bizarre. Very bizarre.
Yeah, he didn't die, but it was just a weird.
And he was just living with his a butt on his head.
I guess you could say he's a butt head.
Indeed.
Let's cut that out. All right. It was, and I just was actually shocked at that point. I was so shocked, like I did not expect that to be a thing, and it was.
And it was.
Like I didn't think there was this would take such a serious tone. Like, oh dang, oh what?
Right.
God, these butts are serious.
Right. They are not to be trifled with.
Yeah. And then it ends with the butt catcher giving Zach the tools to carry on and stop his butt.
Right. He gave him the butt catching tools to go on his quest. So like the butt catcher was defeated, but as he was sitting there about to go unconscious, he handed off all the supplies necessary to the new generation. Like he handed them off to Zach to go on the quest. So like this is the beginning of his quest, could you say?
Yeah, so all in all, this is a
very unexpected book.
Yeah, so just buckle up because it's going to be a really bumpy ride.
Right,
but from what I'm getting from it.
So yeah, this has been the very first chapter of the strange but true story about the day my butt went psycho with Andy Griffiths. And anything else you want to say?
Oh boy.
Exactly.
10 chapters.
10 chapters.
And a glossary.
Episode 1.
And acknowledgements.
Right. But yeah.
We get -5 subscribers for this. But.
Right. -5. And, but yeah, guys, so this will be the first installment of our 10-part series on the day my butt went psycho. And, this has been Brandon's Book Reviews. Thanks for...
I really hope there's not a sequel.